This kid right here, mark my words, is going to be unbelievable.
You got 19 or 20 years playing with the Lakers.
Yeah, 19 or 20 at least.
Yo, once again, we're back. This is with Just the Messengers podcast. Of course, I'm Mo.
I'm Mike.
And you know, as usual, I got my dog Drew Money on the boards. How my niggas feeling this week, man?
Feeling good. Ready for this cold weather to get up out of here.
Yeah, man, it's almost over with, man. Hopefully,
Man, it got down to about 20 degrees one time this week.
But that was wild.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. 'Cause I had to walk to my car that night.
Hey, what y'all keep your temperature on in the house?
When it's wintertime, at least about 74, 73.
Yeah, I keep it at 73 year round.
I don't know, man. It be getting hot during the summertime, though.
Yeah,
But I keep it
I'm
at...
talking about for when you switch the AC unit.
Yeah.
I keep it at 73.
Yeah, 73, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
When I leave the house, I'll put it down. Like the heat, I'll turn down to probably like 69.
69.
Yeah, because you don't want it. You don't want the heat just to continue. When it's lower down, like to the 60s or whatever, it's probably going to be around the 60s anyway outside. So it'll be cutting off and on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's what, so like my shit is set on auto, right?
Yeah.
So like I just have it at a set temperature all the time.
Gotcha.
So when it won't always run. It'll kick on like if the temperature drop outside, and then it'll kick on. Same thing for the summertime.
Gotcha.
So like when that temperature rises during the summer, if that shit raise, like if I look and my thermostat say like 75, it'll kick on and put it back at 73 for
Gotcha.
around the house.
Well, you understand how when your mom used to curse you off for touching
Yeah.
the thermostat now. When you get older, you understand that shit now, boy. 'Cause I looked at that damn power bill from this month.
Don't
I was
touch
like,
that shit, bro.
What the fuck going on in here, bro?
You keep moving it up and down and fuck with the
leave that shit alone, nigga. Let that shit rock. 73, like, what the fuck going
Just
on
have a
here?
temperature and let that shit set. Another thing, y'all better not be out here starting on unnecessary arguments. If your name ain't on the lease, it's cold one out here. Especially when February come around, you know shit different in South Carolina. February is a cold month.
February cold as fuck,
Yeah, so you don't want to be out here.
and it's cold. It's even colder if you get kicked out. Tell you that.
Yeah, where you going at?
Them girls getting real independent. You know, W-2s is out. You know, they don't need it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Them tweets and them statuses is going. Them shits is flying. I don't need no nigga. No nigga needs me. So y'all tread lightly out here, especially if you're already on thin ice. Mike said niggas getting kicked out.
Hey, you been feeling all right lately?
I'm good, man.
I've been seeing a little different energy on the TL. You and Chill got me kind of discombobulated right now. I don't know how to take it in, man.
That's more chill, man. I don't know what Chill got going on, man.
Lee show a different type of emotions on the TL, man. What's going on, B?
It's all about maturity, man. You know, it's okay to be a thug with feelings. Shout out my nigga Chill, man.
Shout out
You know
Chill,
what I'm saying?
man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, so let's get to this bullshit, man. There's a lot went on this week, man, and there's a lot going on this weekend with the Grammys. But let's start it off with what's going on with Orlando Brown, man?
Oh, man. This nigga wildin', man.
Hey, I don't think none of that shit's true, though, to be real true. Like, I take whatever Orlando's saying with a grain of salt, man. Like, whatever he's speaking about with him and Nick Cannon, that shit sounds crazy. I'm not even gonna repeat none of that shit. I'm pretty sure y'all have heard about it, but I don't think none of that shit is real. Like,
You know, they said the only nigga to stop him is Major Payne.
yeah. Hey, Damon, please come save your mans, bro. Please.
Did you see that nigga video or some shit? Nigga had his chest out or some shit.
Like a music video.
It looked like some type of music video. Or something
I saw
like that.
some music video from last month when he was sounding like he was rapping on a Lion King beat or something, and he was like singing like, was that the same one?
I don't know.
He was
This
like,
nigga had-
whoa, like on the song.
I didn't even listen to the
I
song.
don't know, but that
I
shit
just
had
saw
me-
the shit on the TL, and I just like, you just let a video play without letting the sound,
without
Yeah.
looking at it.
Without looking at it. Yeah.
That's what I did with that Kevin Hart speech from Rock Nation Brunch. We'll get on that later though. But yeah, that
Orlando Brown just needs some type of, I don't know. I thought the nigga did go to
I thought he went.
with
I
the
thought
rehab
he
or
went,
some
yeah.
shit like that. So apparently he's still on the same shit that he on.
Cause he had the
I don't know if he got any immediate family members that care about him, don't look like they do, or
No.
if they do, he just choosing to do whatever the fuck he want to do. So I
I
shoot
know-
him some bail on that.
I know he ain't really had no support system when he was on Dr. Phil episode alone. Usually niggas.
He was on a Dr. Phil episode.
Yeah, he had a Dr. Phil episode. He was alone on that shit. There was nobody there with him. There was no family there with this nigga. He was by himself. Usually, like when people like get to that point, like they usually have like a cousin or a brother or something at least. You know what I'm saying? This nigga was by himself, looking crazy. Like that's when he had them weird contacts in. You remember that shit?
I do not remember him on,
That
on Dr.
nigga,
Phil, bro.
Drew, you remember that nigga being on Dr. Phil, bro?
Yeah.
That nigga was on Dr. Phil, bro. Like they was, and Dr. Phil's asking him, like, you know,
I don't know what year all this shit started to happen for him, because I remember them years after, like when Disney Channel started to phase out and all them shows and all that. Like nigga looked like he was doing fine. You see what I'm saying? Like I didn't see him really caught up in no bullshit. But I don't know if it's drugs. I don't know if he just wilding out because he ain't really on the scene no more. I have no idea. Like remember the video when he was fighting his girl on video?
yeah.
That shit was wild.
Yeah, well,
That
he
shit was
wasn't fighting her. She was fighting him. He provoked her though. Like he was saying all kind of wild shit to her. Like he was like, "I'm your father now. You don't eat your.
You're nobody.
You're nobody." Yeah, like, I ain't gonna lie. That video was like really toxic, but that shit had me in tears.
Yeah, it
laughing
was.
at
That shit was hella
bro.
toxic,
Like,
bro.
I was like, "Yo, what is this? Is like a next level couple meltdown." Like I never seen nothing like that before. Like, and then all you heard was
She came up behind him and
yeah.
just
All you
started.
saw is the phone just fall.
Yeah.
All you hear is get off me, get off me.
It was like Day off of Friday at the next one over and poking her with the pool sticks. Stop it.
Hey man, Orlando Brown, he needs some real help, man.
All the Browns is fucking up. Him, Antonio Brown. I don't know what's going on with the Browns, man. All these niggas need to get their shit together,
Shit,
man.
surprisingly, Chris Brown, he keeping it quiet these days, bro.
Yeah, the media ain't fucking with him. Like, they
Media
ain't got no
not
story
fucking
to
with
dig up
but
on
yeah,
him.
like you right, them Browns be fucking shit up, dog, throughout history though.
All the Browns. James.
Bobby,
Mm-hmm.
all the Browns, bro.
Yo, that nigga Bobby Brown really put himself on the line for Janet Jackson, bro. She played that man.
Hey man, as you see, that's a trend. You see how she did Tupac.
Oh yeah, she made a nigga get a
Niggas man
STD,
take
yeah.
a HIV test
test.
for a kiss scene. Then when Pac was like, "Yo, I thought we was cool after filming." She gave me her number. I called her the next week just to check up on her. Number changed.
I don't know, man. Janet always came off as kind of like the bougie type, like, you know. Look who she talked to. Wasn't she married to El DeBarge? Or they was just dating. She was married to that man, wasn't she?
I think she was either engaged or something. They was about to do it, or they either did it. I'm not sure.
And Bobby Brown in the background, you know,
yeah,
heartbroken and shit. This man, the booty call,
tried to
can't
play
be
the-
seen
yeah,
mainstream.
Yeah. And I'm trying to keep my clean cut image. I can't really like she played that nigga like on some, you know, you're too.
And this man been in love. This man been down hard. You remember the interview he had with dude? He was like,
Yeah, I
"Yeah,
remember that
man,
shit.
I love Janet. Does she know that? Yeah, she know. We talk.
Hey, man.
Damn, Bobby. Yeah, but I need all the Browns to get their shit together, man.
Hey man, Orlando Brown needs some help, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
Mm-hmm.
You see, Nick Cannon even spoke on that shit. Like, it's really nothing to talk about.
I heard I saw he put up an Instagram post about this shit. But
Oh, he did?
yeah.
I
Or
ain't
unless
even-
he had comment on it or Instagram post, one of the two. But yeah,
I don't even think it's.
I ain't buying none of that bullshit. First of all, when he said Nick Cannon, I was just like, I already know it's some bullshit because Nick he never been caught up in no bullshit like that.
Exactly.
So nah.
Exactly.
I don't know what Orlando he got going on. Just trying to get some buzz so he can get his name back popping. I don't know. But hopefully he get his shit together, man. Wow, this thing in the airport, black and white video talking about something. You know what, Nick? You sucked my dick. And I liked it. I'm like, whoa, wow. Like, this what we doing now? Like, that's a wild allegations, bro.
Then niggas like, you used to dress like a girl back then. Like, I was like, bro, what? All right, bro. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. I am scrolling. Nah, I'm not doing that on Saturday. I'm not doing that today, bro. Nah, that was crazy, bro. Like,
Nah, he out of pocket. We would have had to have a conversation. Fucking
like, bro,
Instagram
like, why you
post.
playing with my name, bro? Like, don't.
Publicly, you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Like, come on.
That
bro.
man would have had to make a public apology, too.
Immediately.
Facts. Ain't none of that he la la. No, we don't do that.
Slap that craziness out your ass. Like,
Don't play around with no shit like that.
all right, man. Enough with that, man. No more AO. What's going on with YG, man? YG got arrested right before the Grammys, man. What's going on out here, man?
So
Is
you
he-
had put me more on point about it. So he got arrested for what again?
He got arrested in connection with a robbery that happened a while ago, and I don't know.
Ironically, it happens Grammy week.
Yeah, ironically, it happens the weekend of the Grammys. I don't even think he's even granted bail. I haven't seen him in any of these events that's been going on. So, and he was supposed to participate in the Nipsey Hussle tribute that was going. The Grammys come on tonight. I forgot. I'm tripping, bro. But yeah, that shit's going on tonight. I don't think he's going to be able to participate in that. So I don't know. What's the logistics like? Are they going to replace him, or what's going on? I think your man's might be on call. Your man's might be on call on standby. He waiting on that call, bro.
Mm-hmm. I just look. He's been released, and he got a bond set at $250,000. He's scheduled to be arraigned in court on Tuesday in Compton.
All right, so he might. I mean, look like Game ain't getting that call, bro. He might be on stage tonight, bro.
That was hilarious. Nigga saying he set that man up so he can get replaced.
Hey, man.
That nigga probably pop out and be like, before Nip died, he told me, they do a tribute for me. I need you on that stage, big bro.
If I ever die, you make sure you tribute for me. You feel me?
How do we feel about the people who got picked to do it? Kirk Franklin, DJ Khaled, Meek Mill, John Legend, Roddy Ricch.
Ain't no niggas from All Money in there, though. I mean, I get it.
I saw some people say Dom should have been up there.
Dom.
I know it's popular to pick on Game, but Game should be up there.
I mean, I feel like, for what it's worth, not even on no funny shit, like, Game should be up there. But it should be, I thought it should be at least one nigga from All Money in, at least. They ain't had Jay.
They could have
Jay
Dom
Stone.
up there.
They couldn't have nobody up there, bro. Like, but I mean, at the end of the day, you never know what happened from this tribute. Like, we just gotta tune in and watch it. Like, Meek might bring niggas out. You never know. So it's like, in my opinion, I feel like Meek might be the only one that could bring them out. So I mean, I'm counting on you, Meek. Bring some All Money in niggas out, man.
You think he'd be able to pull that?
I don't see why not.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible. It's possible.
I mean, the
but
Grammy already got
honestly,
it
on
set.
some real shit, like I'm not even with this whole like trying to tear that moment down. Like that's for Nip anyway. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure niggas.
Just as long as they do it right.
Yeah, let's do the shit right, man. Like, and I don't think it's about trying to find the negatives within this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that man not here no more. I'm pretty sure if he was here, he would have been, ecstatic to be a part of the situation that's going on. Minus the tribute, I'm pretty sure he'd had his hands in some other shit that's going on. So, I don't think we should even be trying to focus on why this not going on and that not going on, especially with that situation. So,
So who you think gonna win best rapper album?
who nominated for that shit?
Dreamville, Championships by Meek Mill, I Am, I Was, 21 Savage, Igor, Tyler, Creator, Lost Boy, YB, and Cordae.
They might fuck around and get at the Tyler, bro.
Yeah, I can see why he would win it.
Yeah, I can see them giving it.
That had a large reception this year, or Dreamville.
Yeah,
They might win
either
it.
one of them two, but I can see Tyler cleaning that up. But
I just hope we go into a year post Grammy where people are not ranting about how they didn't get this right or they didn't get this award right.
that happens every year though.
I just hope one year you just be like, just let it be what it is. Like, whatever happens.
Dude, why do people put so much like stock onto this shit though? Like, like these Grammys really be affecting people's like psyche.
Because I feel like them growing up as kids, and I'm talking about artists, them growing up as kids, they watch the Grammys and they feel like that's like the Super Bowl or the Larry O'Brien trophy, like the pinnacle of like, success or acknowledgement in their craft. So be like, yeah, one day I'm gonna be on that Grammy stage and be acknowledged for my art, which is cool, but
it's cool and all, but
it's not. It's the feelings attached to it.
Yeah, like, and I'm looking at the history of the Grammys. At one point, they wasn't even televising, the rap section.
Shit, they wasn't televising it for a minute.
Yeah, they wasn't. Like,
2013, they didn't do it.
And
I remember that.
They did. That's crazy. That's recent. You know what I'm saying?
That was
I'm talking
20. I
about,
remember.
like,
I forgot who won that
when
year.
Will Smith was popping and shit like that. That's
They boycotted like what was the year? Is that
was
like 91
90,
or
that was
2?
like 92, 93, I think. So like to see where it's at now, and obviously they've shown that they don't really.
Did they really need the? Did they really need the fight to have to have a rap category at the Grammys though?
Yep.
I mean, I don't really feel. I feel like at that moment, like once we saw that we weren't, accepted there, and we should have.
The only way I feel like I would have fought for it is if they was exploiting it at the awards but not recognizing it.
What do you mean?
So basically, like having like performers but not actually having a category,
letting us perform there,
letting us perform there, but you don't have a category for rap. Representation for it. Yeah.
I mean, I get that too, but I mean, do it even need to go that far? They're not even trying to televise our shit. Like, y'all televise everybody else shit. Like, they televise like, like TV scores. Like they get their shit televised and all, but y'all don't want to televise the rap genre, a complete genre. I feel like that's enough right there. We should have just took our talents elsewhere. But I mean, it is what it is. I guess we, sometimes you do gotta fight for certain things, but. Me personally, I ain't fighting for niggas that show me that they not trying to include me. So it is what it is. Yeah. In my opinion.
I mean, salute to them for doing the Nipsey tribute though. That was major. He had got his album nominated last year.
Yeah.
For Victory Lap.
And it just went platinum too. The album went platinum, and I think like 5 singles off the album went gold. So
that's why I don't be buying into he wouldn't have got this shit if he was alive. Like he got nominated when he was alive.
Nominated when he was alive.
So
man, he knew about the nomination. There was no funny business with that and that. So he was on the correct trend.
I did hear about some shit that the Grammy board had going on, like about some allegations. I actually had to see if I could find it, but it was some shit that was going under, that was just basically like swept under the rug for some time. Let me see if I can find that. It was like the head of the board too. Somebody head of the board.
Was some sneaky shit going on?
Yeah, some sneaky shit going on. Yeah, accusations by former Academy. Yeah, sexual misconduct, vote rigging.
Oh, they rigging votes.
Winners of the 62nd Grammy Awards will be announced Sunday night, but there's a cloud hanging over the ceremony. Last week, Deborah Dugan, the recently installed president and CEO of the Recording Academy, which hands out the awards, was placed on administrative leave. Early this week, Dugan filed a discrimination complaint with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission that includes allegations of sexual misconduct and vote rigging. The Recording Academy has been struggling for years with criticism that the Grammys were too male, too white, too old, and too insular. In came Dugan 5 months ago as the Academy's first female leader. Just over a week ago, only 10 days before the awards telecast, the Recording Academy abruptly announced that it had placed Dugan on leave pending investigation into an allegation of bullying that came from a female assistant. When in an interview Thursday, Dugan claimed she was placed on leave as retaliation for accusations she made and changes she proposed. Specifically, Dugan says her suspension is a result of a memo she sent in December to Academy's Human Resources Director, which included accusation that she had been sexually harassed by Academy's General Counsel, Joel Katz. Katz is also a former Academy Board chair. In her EOC complaint, Dugan reiterated her accusation against Katz, and she said she learned that her predecessor, Neil Portnoy, had been accused of raping a female artist. Both Katz and Portnoy denied the accusations, and Portnoy said in a statement that he was investigated and exonerated. In the complaint, Dugan also repeated and elaborated upon her accusations from the HR memo related to questionable financial expenditures, rigged Grammy voting, and self-dealing at the public nonprofit organization. I'm not surprised by none of this. Sounds about white.
It really do sound about white. I mean,
especially her being a female, ousted and being,
I mean,
so I get it.
Yeah, I mean,
it's unfortunate though, but
we've been hearing about this type of shit for years though. Like,
as far as the vote rigging, now the sexual allegation shit, that's new to
all
me.
The other, and not saying that we're not trying to minimize that, but I'm just saying like it's not surprising. So it's like, hearing that, this female, she just
5 months ago.
And that's crazy. They ain't even, 5 months and y'all already with the bullshit. Like, so it's like, I don't know, man. That shit just is.
Yeah, that's gonna be funny to see how this pans out. But as far as the vote rigging, no, I'm not surprised at that. I could see there being some type of system where certain artists might be, doing extra X, Y, and Z to try to get votes, or, they pander to certain people on the board. I don't know who their panel is. I've heard that maybe past winners are on the board now, as far as like the voting system and shit like that.
I had to
maybe if you've been nominated before, you're on the board, but I don't know. All that shit, I'm not surprised if some favoritism is played within that. That's within anything though. Especially if media is involved. I don't know if they have certain media people who might be on the Grammy voting board. I'm not sure, but
I don't know, man. There's always
some messy shit going on when it comes to music industry and Hollywood. So you never know. I wouldn't be surprised this shit is going on with the Golden Globes, Oscars.
I know for a fact it's probably going on with that shit too, but
especially all the shit that they had swept under the rug for years,
especially
with that Harvey Weinstein shit.
Yeah, it's all Hollywood at the end of the day. So y'all take that for what it's worth. Of course, we can't have Grammy weekend without the Rock Nation brunch, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
I repeat, we cannot have Grammy weekend without the Rock Nation brunch. Hey man, why did the Rock Nation brunch bring all these like theories and like
I don't know, man. This shit weird to me, and it's like you got niggas be airing out they damn writing essays about the Grammy brunch and how they feelings about it. Why, who in there? What Choke No Joke got going on, man?
I mean, all right, man. So apparently Snoop Dogg made a post on his page, stating that he wasn't invited to the brunch. And, he put like a little. And
how many brunches have they had? Do we know how many brunches they've had?
Haven't they just started this like the last 5 years?
I don't know. I never seen Snoop Dogg make a post about not being invited, so it must really hurt him. It seemed like as the years go on, people are making it a thing to either be there or be upset that they're not invited. I don't know.
From how I was looking, it's like one of the events of the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, I can imagine, niggas like Snoop at least would be like, damn, like, this shit's in LA. Like, why y'all not, I get it. But at the same time,
But you
it's
Snoop,
like,
dog. Like
you're
it's-
Snoop. Like it's.
you need an invitation to this brunch.
I mean, it's not. I don't think when Snoop. I don't think Snoop is saying it like on some. I need this, but at the end of the day, it's like, come on, bro. Like I'm Snoop. Like why
Everybody who's big in the culture is not at that brunch.
I didn't see Ross there.
I think he's been there before though. He has been there in the
he has
past.
been there. I've never seen Drake at any of them shits.
As
Never
he should.
seen Drake.
I've never seen Eminem at none of those. I've never seen 50.
I haven't seen 50 there.
50 hasn't been in none of them shit. So let me just get into this.
Casanova just started being in there.
Yeah, because he just came out.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I never seen Cole there.
Yeah, I never seen, and he's
Kendrick Lamar.
He's original Rock Nation.
Yeah,
So,
Kendrick Lamar. So it's
Kendrick-
like certain people aren't there. I don't think it's no underlying like
all right, so let's get into this. I mean, if y'all familiar with Choke No Joke, he used to do a lot of work with Dame and Jay-Z, the whole Rockefeller era. Like he come from that era. He used to do like a lot of videography projects for them and whatnot. So he kind of connected in with that era. He know a lot that went on behind the scenes. And if you really get into what Choke No Joke says, a lot of it's you got to filter through it with a lot of people. So it's like a lot of it might be you might catch a gem, but you might catch a lot of rocks. So just take that for what it is. But I'm gonna just get into this rant that he posted on his IG story an hour ago. It was edited an hour ago. So let's get into this, man. He's basically responding to Snoop Dogg. He's saying, "Come on, Snoop Dogg. You know damn well why you, Dr. Dre, Jimmy Iovine, Eminem, Kim Kardashian, Drake, or Ice Cube, or anyone as big as Jay, it wasn't invited to the Rock Nation brunch. Y'all niggas will steal the shine from him, and he won't be the biggest person in the room. He won't get all the attention. If Dr. Dre walked into the Rock Nation brunch, nobody will be sweating Jay-Z at all. They will be trying to build with Dre. So dudes that got their own nuts like 50 Cent would never be invited because y'all niggas will steal attention away from him. The only people that's bigger than him or as big as him that's invited is Beyonce, and that's because that's his wife and trophy piece to get everyone else to attend in the first place. And Diddy because he knows how to stroke Jay-Z's ego and play a son to him. Jay-Z and Puff riding to the event together instead of J and B looks so suspect."
Who he say?
Jay-Z and Puff riding to the event together instead of J and B looks so suspect. Hold on, man. I'm trying to keep it together. Jay-Z rocking Cameron's signature pink and tried to write it off as mauve. Nigga, that's a shade of pink. The pink Chanel bag is mauve. That's pink. You pinky, nigga. Now we know that the Grammys is rigged for certain now that the CEO said so. Now let's see all the Rock Nation artists win tonight knowing that we know that the fix was in. Remember when we questioned how certain artists got nominated? Well, now we know. I see Rock Nation and Atlantic Records even got the Grammys in all caps, an institution that never fucked with hip hop during a Nipsey Hussle tribute. The Grammys, more sales for the label. They didn't do that for Prince or Michael. Are y'all woke yet? Or as the CEO of the Recording Academy suing them, not enough for y'all to see his entire industry as smoke and mirrors. Snoop. Listen, Jay-Z and Puff took over L.A., and they seem to be the kings of L.A. now, and that's no disrespect to anyone from Cali, but if a native king from Los Angeles is in the building, how can he be the king of L.A. at the brunch? It's common sense. So there are no artists bigger than him or Beyonce is invited. Sorry, dog. Hashtag legendary videographer. Hashtag Rock Nation brunch.
That nigga tripping. That nigga if that and back on the fixes, if that's the case, J. Cole would have been nominated every single fucking year for one of his albums, and that wasn't the case. So I don't know. That nigga just.
And real talk, the only way I would be like this shit is rigged if Casanova was nominated for a Grammy.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't
if
buy.
Casanova pop up and that nominated for a Grammy, be like, yo, what the fuck going on?
Yeah, that other shit is funny. His rant is funny, but it wasn't really no. There's nothing I can buy within that rant.
Then he has another post on his page, like look at this shit. It says today is suck hove off day.
Man, sound bitter, man.
Picture day. Today is industry picture day for the picture day, like picture day in elementary school. Niggas went to buy outfits for the picture with Jay-Z today.
Picture day.
Yo,
That was hilarious.
yo, what?
But man, sound bitter, man. Like,
but honestly, like just like going on the history of the Rock Nation brunch, there's always been niggas like feeling a way about this shit.
I don't know why. Like, it go back to the Grammy thing. Like, are you really hurt that you not invited, or is this? Do you need validation to be? Do you feel validated once you're at the Rock Nation brunch?
Man, I guess it's a certain look, man.
Dog sound bitter, man. Like, there's no other way for me to put that shit. With his history with Rock and how this shit fell out, like, and he has a history. His thing is to go in on Rock.
But I'll say this though, he's consistent though. Like he don't pick sides. So like him and Dame have had words with each other, and he's had word for Hov. So it's not like he just I fell off with Rock Nation, but I'm on Dame's side, or I fell off with Rock Nation, but I still got alliances with Hov. Like he don't got no picks with the slander. I'll give him that.
He's full fledged on Rock Nation.
He's full fledged on whatever truth he's trying to put out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but he has a platform. Has he done that yet?
Yeah, he got a large following on his YouTube page.
Okay.
Yeah, like a lot of people tune in. Like Meek and them put me on this on Choke No Joke, and I remember seeing his logo on like a lot of the older like rap DVDs back in the day. I never put two and two together. I was like, oh, okay, this is who Mans is. But yeah, man, like I don't know, man. That rant had me like tripping. I was like, yo, like I just thought about it. I was like, yo, like every year, like it's words about this shit. Like niggas go in on the Rock Nation.
Then you have people who's like, oh, like one day I'm gonna be there, which is cool and all that, but it's like it's making it a thing now to be like a check off your bucket list or some shit, like to be invited.
I mean, it's cool if you aspire to be there. Like obviously you set some goals for yourself to where you be acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking at it from that angle, but like if you just saying I'm gonna be there, just I can be in the presence of these other men.
Are you trying to network or anything like that?
Not because you contribute anything, just you just want to be there,
contributing to the culture. Yeah,
right now it's just like okay, what you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like what are you really aspiring for? You know what I'm saying? But I've noticed like every year there's been some type of like it
do be so wild. I did see a nasty pic Rory took with Hov last year, but it was like Hov was like holding him like he was talking to his son, but they was looking the opposite way like this. This shit was wild. I gotta see if I can find the picture. Like that shit was just wild. It was just like, dog.
Why Rory go but Joe didn't?
I don't know. And that's the thing. I don't know about the invites. He could have been invited. He couldn't make it. I don't know. Like, so it's just.
It'd be a lot. I feel like you know it'd just be a lot of unnecessary energy. Oh,
like I would have had post that one. Like that's kind of weird.
But see that's the thing. Like people, and I mean of course like, I get it. Like you got your photo out with Hov. You gonna post the shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like. I think it's just too much thinking on both sides. Like, you know, like you got niggas who didn't go or weren't invited. You know, they might be feeling a certain way, so they got to get their bars off. And it's like, it's not even about that. Like, I don't think it should be about that, honestly. Like, you know.
I think if you go, you go.
Yeah,
if you're not, you're not. Like,
I don't think it should be
it's becoming more of a thing to, like, talk about it if you're not invited to it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're not invited or, you know, you want to make it a thing to be there, and it's like, which is cool, but it shouldn't be a knock on your ego.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like niggas really take it to heart. Like they really, like they really feel a way. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like it shouldn't be that. It's never that deep.
No,
it's just a brunch.
No.
I saw the menu. They didn't even have like real like food, like not. And I'm not saying
they finally posted a menu for this shit.
I saw because I found I guess it was I think it was what's the page on Instagram? Ain't No Jigger.
Oh, okay.
So I guess I think I found the Twitter page this morning. They was posting like a lot of content from it, and I saw the menu. And I was like, bro, this look like hand food. And I'm not trying to knock it. I'm just saying like y'all not like y'all just. I think y'all just want to be in the building. like it's really not that deep. Like if you get there, cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't, I don't think you should take it as personal as you're taking it.
What had the baby shower food?
Nah, it was like salads and shit. Like I don't even think it was like, you know, like bougie hand food basically. Like you know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. Like
no ribs and nothing like that.
No, hell no. It was no. I think I saw.
You know, I'm a picky eater, so
right. I think I saw shrimp. Like that was like the only like protein that I could
damn.
recognize. Like,
oh no.
Yeah, it was
Hell
like
no.
it was like salads, and then it was like a you know what they call it, a smorgasbord with like a bunch of like different little breads and shit.
I will say the whole suit was fire. I fuck with that shit. That shit was nice. I like that get up.
Like the thing is, like I ain't gonna knock it because niggas get clean to go there. Like
You're supposed to get clean to go there. What the fuck you gonna wear there?
I don't have a problem with this shit. Like you know niggas, you know getting clean and you know celebrating their accomplishments and shit like that. It's just all of like the slander and negativity around it. Like I just be like, it's really not that deep at the end of the day, man.
Yeah,
like,
it's really not, bro.
you
Like,
know?
and look like it's in a and niggas. If I see niggas hating on this, like you probably really want to be there. At the end of the day, that's how it comes off to me.
I'll say this though, like when they was trying to play Dame like that, I was like, what? I don't think Dame really want to be there. Like, I think the timing of his interviews was like right around the time. But
I don't think that was his reason for that, for him wanting to be there. But I do feel he was on some bullshit.
The
Prior to that, and then him ending up apologizing because it was like, because that was around the time with the whole R. Kelly shit.
Yeah.
And then after that, you know, he had the apology in this little dark stage and all kind of shit.
Around him and stuff. Like,
yeah, like
weird.
the shit was weird. And even before that, I was just like, okay, he apologized, which is cool. But even before that, I felt Dame was on some bullshit. I always felt like with Dame and the whole Rock Nation shit, he tried to be the guy who tried to distance himself from the shit when he know he was in it too. And I really didn't. It was like, bro, like you was there doing these same things with these niggas. You see what I'm saying? So regardless if y'all had differences outside of that, don't act like you wasn't a part of what was going on.
He's still holding on to that whole.
He can hold on to it, and I still fuck with Dame. He got a great platform. He doing his thing with his platform.
I'm talking about like the whole like him, like the whole because you know he was speaking out about the R. Kelly shit. He was basically saying how if you look back at that era when Hov was working with Kels, he wasn't around, and then they tried to play him like, well, using the Fiesta video. And then what did he say about
He said, if you look at it, I was in none of the shots in that video.
Like
my shots were separate.
Yeah.
You can't see me and him in the same shot at saying, which is a lie,
I
too.
still wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't even do that if that was the case. But then I saw like another, like they was doing, it was like those throwback like pages or whatnot. And it was they specifically highlighted that Dame wasn't there. Like it was like the best of both worlds, like promo runs that they was doing. Mm-hmm. But Dame he wasn't at any of them shits. Like they even had Biggs there, and Biggs never used to really be in public like that back in the day. Mm-hmm. So to see that, I was like, well, you know, maybe there is some validity there, but at the same time, it's like, I
would just like to see them boys come together one day. He said he miss his friends. That's what he said in an apology. He said, I miss Jim Jones and I just miss my friends, man. That's it.
I don't even know why him and Jones.
But then
out.
recently he got back on a podcast and was like, everybody knows Jay full of shit. Like,
yeah, he did.
So like, what is it? Like, what is it with Dame and this whole, like, you say you miss your friends, you want to be cool again, but now you get back on the podcast, everybody knows Jay full of shit. He full of shit.
I mean, for what it's worth, we don't know. That's probably how they used to talk to each other. You know
Might be.
You never know that. Like we taught each other a certain way, but only me and you taught each other like that. You know what I'm saying?
It could be the context. Him saying Jay full of shit is, but it seemed like he was talking about like on some like straight like greaseball shit. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how I'm taking it. So I don't know. I don't know how to really gauge it, but it would be good to see all them boys just come together and just drop all that dumb shit.
Like y'all getting old, man. Niggas need to figure that shit out, man.
Niggas is 50.
Niggas is 50, bro.
And still at it.
Still at it for whatever reason. I have no idea. Like, it is what it is. I mean, some deep rooted shit is past it. Like, Hov don't be speaking on none of that shit. Biggs be at the brunches, be chilling and shit. So I don't know. I'm not saying he don't got no responsibility to speak on it because he is on, man. They all like this. They all grown at the end of the day. To be
Niggas
honest
need
with
to
you.
figure it out, man.
Yeah, figure that shit out,
Shout out
man.
Griselda Records at the
They was out there too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Benny out there, though. He was out there.
Okay. That's what's up.
Shout out to Griselda, man. But
Meek
yeah,
was
man.
out there.
Yeah, Meek was out there. So
Meek had a pink suit on too.
Meek definitely.
He had a dark
he
dark
had
pink
yeah,
on.
His was like a more solid pink. It wasn't a lighter shade like or a mauve as we on right now.
Easter
But-
pink.
Yeah, but
What color is Easter pink? The one Hove had on or Meek?
yeah, like that light pink. That's like an Easter pink. Any like light blue, light pink, light mint color. Like, that's like those are the Easter colors. But speaking of Meek, man, what's going on with Meek, man? Meek got Static and Smoke out
I
here.
don't know. So allegedly he tried to approach
Petty.
Nicki and her boyfriend, try to dap him up, be on some
his
cool
name
shit.
Petty. His name Petty.
And my whole thing is like, if that's the story, my nigga, like, no.
And
I
he-
can't side with Meek on that.
He heard that song, man.
Leave
this
that
nigga
shit
with
alone.
bootcut jeans with Balenciagas.
Leave that shit alone. Leave that. I even saw a meme. You heard niggas quick with the meme when Meek was like this, talking to Hov, talking about
Oh, yeah,
something. All I said was Nicki didn't upgrade and he got mad at me.
Hey.
That shit was
You with
hilarious.
this bum ass nigga.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
That's-
But
that's why-
I did watch the video. I did see the video. Yeah, man, it was just crazy. Nicki calling this man a bitch and all type of crazy pussy nigga this, pussy nigga that.
Hey,
Like
man.
all I could take away from that, I saw a nigga tweet was like, "See, now you got to go home and explain your lady why you getting an argument with your ex
With
and
your
her
ex
and her new nigga."
But
That's all I take away from this shit.
so you feeling like Meek wasn't on no trying to squash this shit, or what you think happened? Like,
he had no need. Allegedly, if that's the story, he had no reason to approach them.
why?
For what?
I mean, obviously he ain't want no bad air, no bad energy in the air. I mean, I'm pretty
Chuck
sure.
the deuces.
I mean, but
That don't mean that I'm salty. If I walk into a venue or I walk into a store and I see my ex, and I don't have no issues with my ex, me personally.
right.
So if I walk into a spot, see my ex with her new nigga, be like, oh, what's up? Chuck the deuces, keep it pushing. I'm not about to approach them and
But it was
no
always,
dap up and all no other shit.
I think the underlying thing was always
If they left on bad terms.
is I don't even think it's the bad terms. It's the song he dropped though. The song he just dropped on what was the championships? When he was like, when I just talk about it, he was talking like I said at the beginning. He
What
like,
song
you
was
with
it?
This bum ass nigga. What song is that, man? Hold on, man. Damn, I forgot the name of the song. And I'm
So Meek was dirty macking.
because I just saw somebody tweet it. They was like, "This is the reason why Brad wanted to fight Meek." Man, what's the name of that song, man? I think it's on Championship, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, though, man, I just
Oh, okay. So then Meek is denying he shaded his ex-girlfriend Nicki Minaj and her new man Kenneth Petty a new song.
yeah.
This shit is beyond me. You supposed to be my Beyonce now. You this nigga's fiance. What? Meek raps on the track. Fuck you, me. You feel a connection. He listen to you. What? This nigga wear Beyonce. Y'all can wear boot cut jeans. What song is that? What song is that? What's the name of the song?
Man, hold on, man. What is this song called, bro?
But she did say
It's All Eyes on You. Is it All Eyes on You?
No, not that song. That can't be that song.
Hey, man.
Let's see if I can find this shit because I got his discography.
Hey, man. Either way, man.
I don't know. I don't know if it was on the album. I felt like I would have caught that shit. But I mean, she's even said like this nigga still be in her DM and shit.
Meek?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. When she
This was around when her album was coming out, Queen. I forgot what interview it was, and they actually was some of your exes still in your DM? Like, is Meek still in your DM? And she was like, yeah, he ain't deny it. Because even after they had break up, there was he had made like a post or whatever. Let me see if I can find that shit. He didn't make a post, but like he was still liking her pictures and shit like that. But she was on a radio interview and she was like, "Oh, is Meek still in your DMs?" Like, yeah, definitely, of course. So like, I'm not surprised at none of this shit, but he needs to let this shit go.
Like this nigga being disrespectful, bro. Like I kind of see where bro coming from now. Like, nigga, let's talk 1-on-1. Like, he probably
Talking about her new dude.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't ever hear nothing about. August 10th, 2018. Meek still be in my DM as I be having to duck him.
And she was going with bro around that time too.
Mm-hmm. Meek still. That was on the song Barbie Dreams. Remember, because she flipped Biggie's song. Yeah, but she also said in the interview that he still be in her DMs. So I think after the song had dropped, he kind of had made like a comment or really didn't kind of deny it or something like that.
I remember that.
You remember that?
I remember that.
So he ain't come out and flat out deny the shit. So I mean, he feels still feeling some type of way about it, man. She must got something. Snatcher must got him jam up, man.
Hey man, Meek just need to, move on.
I see the women be coming at him hard, be like, he got so much to say about Nicki, but when people is asking about Milano, he go quiet.
The man deleted his page one time. When she revealed the pregnancy, he deleted his
So
page.
is that his baby?
I mean, why else would a nigga delete their page? Like she had.
I know they was dating. So
she had a fashion show. She walked out last and revealed her pregnancy.
Okay.
And he deleted his page that same night. Like, why niggas be handling their business like that, bro? Like, why delete the page, Drew?
Niggas are crazy, man. They goofy as hell. But
Hey, I ain't deleting my page, bro.
me either.
Y'all boy want to come comment on my pictures? Yeah, I've been pumping them, bro. Yeah, I will. I've been poking, bro. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Meek gotta. Yeah, I would even have approached them boys, man.
I wouldn't even talk. Yeah, there's nothing to talk about.
There's nothing to talk about. Just chuck the deuces and keep
Just
it pushing.
keep it moving.
Yeah,
If
keep
they
it
want to
moving.
yell. They want to yell in the store.
Yeah.
Let them yell.
All this, you pussy nigga, you pussy
Yeah,
nigga.
like-
Y'all sound dumb.
Y'all sound crazy. Then the man telling you, let's go talk 1-on-1. You with the, I'm a boss. You can't talk to me 1-on-1.
I did hear him say that in the video.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
nigga, like,
I'm a boss. You can't talk to me one on
there
one.
is no 1-on-1s with me. It's like, all right, bro.
Okay.
Okay. You still not trying to talk to this man. Let's go. Like, just leave.
Anything that has to do with like an ex and their man should be off limits. Period. You see what I'm saying? Like, unless they talking crazy to you, like there's nothing to be talked about. Y'all shopping, they shop. It's LA. Of course, y'all gonna shop in the same stores,
Right.
but it shouldn't be nothing. If you see them, be like, okay, what's up? Or if y'all don't even make eye contact, if you see them, you don't necessarily gotta approach them.
I'm gonna say shit. I've been in situations like that.
Yeah, if you see them. It don't mean, you salty and nothing, but like, oh,
It is what it
it is what it is.
It is
It's
what
just
it
you
is,
just
man.
another person in the store.
Real talk. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I fake see people all the time. Like,
Yeah.
I see you, but I don't see you.
Yeah,
I won't even say nothing unless you say something.
exactly.
Like, it might be after the fact. You might hit me up, on Twitter or something. Like, hey, why you ain't say something? Well, shit, you had your situation going on. I'm not trying to,
Yeah, but it
That's
ain't
how
no
I
beef or
handle
nothing
shit
like
like
that. They just leave it at that.
That's goofy though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
If you messaging me after the fact,
After
then
the
you know
fact,
you
yeah.
wanted to say something
get the fuck out of here.
But at the same time, I'm not going to be the one
to reach out.
to, it's totally on you at the end of the day. And it's, even saying that, it's still no beef. You know what I'm saying? It's just, hey, I didn't say nothing. I'll tell you why I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing because it is.
that's not my place.
That's not my place to say nothing to you right then and there. I've been in those situations. I ain't trying to be in no girl face while she with her nigga. Like, nah. Like, granted, we had history. Like, that ain't how I get down.
Especially
like,
when she with her man.
yeah, like,
You see what I'm saying?
it's different. Not even no disrespectful shit. It's just different if you weren't with your nigga. Like, I would say, hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah. Like, but you with your nigga, I have enough respect
It
for the
also
situation, like,
depends. It also depends if they left off on bad terms. You see what I'm saying?
we left off on bad terms. It don't matter if you with somebody or not. I'm not speaking to you. Like,
Yeah.
it is what it is. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Niggas, I don't know, man. Meek gotta chill, man.
Yeah, definitely. Right ahead. But that meme was funny when he was explaining this shit. Talk about That shit was hilarious, man.
Hey man,
The boy tried to say also. The boy also tried to say he know who to pick on because they was like he ran down on Safari, chased this man down the street, but you was in the store with Buddy. You could have tore the department store up.
And he lied about that Safari shit. He said he wasn't there. He said he was in the studio, but you know the tape said he was. The tape showed him.
Yeah.
But he was also trying to stay out of jail around that time too, though. He was hot.
Yeah.
But it is pretty ironic. You let them niggas put the hands on Safari, but y'all know not to touch this other dude.
The man said, what they say, got 100 people outside or something like that?
He said, I don't care if y'all got 50 people outside.
That what Dawg had said,
He said,
right?
I don't care if y'all got 50 or 100 people outside.
No, that's real shit, though. You ain't about to try to come and play me in front of my lady, dog. Like, especially the ex at that? No, we not going for that.
And bro was there first before any industry nigga, bro was there.
Because think about it. If the ex try to come up to you and try to dap you, like, my nigga, like, what you trying to dap me up for?
What type of time you on, man?
What type of time you trying to be on some?
Trying to be on some funny shit. And it's more of y'all than me. You trying to make it look away.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Now I got to get in your ass.
Exactly. There's no reason for the ex being an ex to be cordial at all.
Trying to build some funny style shit right now.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
So I kind of get where bro coming from, bro. Like, you being on some goofy nigga shit right now. Like,
But niggas is goofy, though. That's what niggas do. Niggas do goofy shit like that.
yeah. Especially when women involved.
Definitely.
Women bring out the goofy in niggas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's the other way too, but I'm talking about from a male point of view, just from living life and dating and dealing with different women. Niggas do goofy shit behind women, bro.
Yeah, they do. They'll never approach you, though. Or they see you out with her, they'll never approach you.
It's always after the fact.
It's always after the fact.
It's always after
they be
the
like,
fact.
oh, I saw you with your man, and I didn't want to. Oh, okay.
Like, nigga, okay, bro. Like, yes, you did. Yeah,
you saw us and you didn't say anything, so.
Like, come on, bro.
Got a lot to say in the DMs though. That's what niggas do.
What them DMs, and them inboxes, them shits be hilarious, bro. When they come back and tell you about it, man. But that's another. That's
the thing. I wonder if they be thinking that they don't be telling us about that shit.
It gotta be that. Because for one, I've had women tell me too much shit that other niggas have told them to ever even try to play like that with another girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never be in those shoes, looking crazy, knowing that plenty women have told me shit that niggas have said about me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would I, continue that type of behavior? Like, it's just crazy to me, man. Like, niggas really do be saying the most, bro. Like,
and don't know these and don't know them.
Don't know them, giving unsolicited information.
Like,
it just be like, bro, like, you don't even know me like that. Like, what? Why is this why is it so weird all of a sudden? Like, what's going on, man?
Niggas ain't see you a day in their life, ain't never seen you, and just got
a narrative, man.
Oh no, this is nasty. Niggas do nasty shit behind some
niggas
women,
do
man.
Nasty shit, bro.
I don't get it. But Meek, man, I got a lot of respect for you, man. Clean that shit up.
Yeah, man.
Don't do that. Don't be out here looking
it's not even clean. Don't even speak on it. Like, it is what it happened. It got caught on tape. You got caught slipping in Maxfield, LA. It's over with. Like, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah,
it's cool. Enjoy your weekend, bro. For real, like,
have a good time at the Grammys.
Yeah, like, do right by Nip at this tribute, and it's all good, bro.
Man.
That's all. That's how you fix this with me. But moving on, man. We talk about more hoe ass behavior. What's going on with Terry Crews, man?
Right on perfect timing. We talked about this shit January 2019, and now look, back January 2020 with some new shit.
Hey man, we look like Shaq and Kobe in 01.
Try to tell him, man.
We was putting up numbers on Terry Crews' ass, bro.
Facts.
We got all the subtweets. That was Jussie Smollett era too.
Yeah, we back to back.
It was back to back on niggas, bro. I've never been told to be a decent human so much times in my life. I've never been told this, bro. See, when you got all the facts on your side and you press that shit, now you got to be a decent human being. But now, like, when shit like this comes out, the niggas really can't say nothing now because it's like, all right, Terry Crews, you went on. You got groped by that little white man and didn't do nothing in front of your wife. Then Niggas wasn't saying nothing at first. Niggas didn't, just like Jesse. Niggas wasn't saying nothing at first. We just was like, okay, why didn't you? We wasn't even slandering you. It's just like,
why you in retaliate?
Why you ain't defend yourself? You got assaulted. You know what I'm saying? So even in that, it was no slander. Then you go on this tour perpetuating a narrative that straight black men were against you for whatever reason, and you was going on a tour slandering us. Now you got to get slandered back. And that's all that was.
Oh, hold on. So then, when after all that died down, you went and you said, "Oh, male father figures are important in a household." White women turned on you, and then look what you did. You tried to come back to the brothers and apologize to the brothers. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Fuck your apology. I said that shit on the last episode when we talked about that shit. And I'm going to say it again.
Keep it.
Fuck Terry Crews, bruh. He don't represent no black men. He don't speak for us. None of that shit. So just to keep y'all up to date on what this nigga said. So Gabrielle Union, as we all know, experienced some sexism within
America's Got
Talent. And this is what Terry Crews had to say.
She reported a toxic atmosphere existed at the show. You're at the show. Is there a toxic atmosphere?
First of all, I can't speak for sexism because I'm not a woman, but I can't speak on behalf of any racism comments. That was never my experience on America's Got Talent. In fact, it was the most diverse place I have ever been in my 20 years of entertainment. The top 10 acts were Asian, women, older, younger, black, white. It was everything in the gamut. Now, I have to say this too. When you look at what the allegations are about, it was given by an unnamed source. My thing is, it's funny because I believe you should listen to women. You should always believe women. So I asked my wife what I should do. And she was like, first of all, if it's coming from an unnamed source, because Gabrielle Union has not made any statement to this day about any of these allegations publicly. So she's
spoken to her?
I have not. I have reached out, but I have not heard anything. And so my thing was, my wife said, well, if she hasn't made a statement, why would you? Yeah. And I said, you know what? I'm going to listen to her.
We should mention that NBC is still investigating and that they have said that they will put new practices into place if necessary.
So
you just threw that black lady under the bus, huh?
Black women, we tried to tell y'all.
We tried to tell y'all this nigga don't represent me or you. So now he's throwing a black woman under the bus. Granted, maybe she hasn't made any statements about that, but I feel like her coming out and talking about it was enough. So,
and now we have some black men trying to make Terry Crews again the voice for black men when it's to push a negative narrative. Saw somebody say we need black men stop throwing black women under the bus challenge because if black women ever gave up on y'all the way y'all do them, ... Every time a black man is seen or shown disrespecting black women, we're all grouped together. When a black man is seen uplifting a black woman or his lady, y'all single them out. Y'all single them out. Y'all say their full names. Y'all always single them out.
Their goals.
We're never grouped together on some positive shit. We're only grouped together to push a false narrative. This shit needs to stop. But see, no, hold on. I mean, cut you off. I see a lot of, when you say shit like that, and I've seen similar comments to that, which is all true. Now I just see the whole, well, we don't need no more black and white, black men versus black women debates at all, period, no more. Which I agree, but I just feel like the timing on that is quite odd. Now all of a sudden that now some accountability is being placed on women. Because this is like Terry Crews threw black women under the bus, and yet we're still being blamed for that. I seen this is why I always use the word some. I seen some black women clock in on other black women for trying to shade us. I saw this series of tweets
Shout
yesterday.
out to them.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. So this one chick, she said Terry Crews made it clear that staying in good favor with the whites was more important to him than defending himself against sexual assault and use of publicity to demonize black men online to gain even more favor. You cannot tell me you expected him to choose black women over that same favor. You can't.
Now, granted, now when he came up with the black father comment when the black woman turned on him and shit like that. I mean, when the white woman turned on him, I ain't hear from him since that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And now you pop up and the first thing you doing is throwing Gab under the bus. Like, come on, it's clear as day, guys. Am I lying or am I flying? Which one?
Oh, you flying, my nigga.
You flying on this one.
So it's like, I mean, come on, man. Like, this nigga Terry has showed his hand multiple times. He did it the first time, but the thing is,
I seen some women actually say they're disappointed that they supported him. I see some black women say that. I see somebody say, I'm disappointed in this man for, and you know, it's cool.
it was open field. It was open field day on Black Men when we was going at Terry Crews' neck, bro, for asking a
Definitely.
question. We
And
was
you
like,
know what was so even more funny than all of this? He ended up saying, you know what? I can see why y'all was skeptical. After all of this time. All of this time,
Yeah,
nigga, it took you 9-10 months after you done went on your rant on us to say now you understand why we was skeptical of why you did not retaliate in that moment. It took you all of that time. Nah, nigga, you know, nigga, you had lost your support and now you was trying to come back around. Then when Gabrielle Union, when I remember, she was one of the first people to support Terry with that. She wasn't ever been sexually assaulted, but she supported you. But now you never experienced that.
you can't speak on sexism.
You can't
You were
speak
sexually
on it.
assaulted, and then you can't speak on
That
sex.
groups together.
That groups together. Discrimination of any sort it can be grouped together, bro.
Yes.
Sexually assault, racism. When it comes to shit like that, you're supposed to ride on all accords.
I wonder if Gabrielle Union has spoken out about this.
So now all of a sudden you can't speak on this woman being positive
Because you didn't experience it.
But you did experience that within the industry though.
Mm-hmm.
But now you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, I'm just saying, bro. You getting paid. You replacing this lady on this show as a host. Now all of a sudden you can't get with her. What she's saying? Like, come on, bro. And you know it's as clear as day.
To some black women out there, y'all can't expect Terry Crews to defend y'all when he let a white man grab his nuts in front of his wife. So that's all I got to say on that.
He thought about playing Damon in Last Friday when he got grabbed on the nuts by
That's
a white
not an
man.
epitome of a man.
That's not. I don't know any man in my personal circle cut from that type of cloth.
Yeah. So y'all couldn't expect this man to like stand
And,
tall
you
for
know,
y'all in this moment.
I don't be with
He should have
killers.
just shut the fuck up.
I don't
to be
hang
honest
with
with
killers
you.
or nothing like that. But no nigga in my personal
Yeah,
circle.
and that's the thing. It's
is
not
going
even
for
about
that.
it's not even about being a killer or being on no macho masculine.
Yeah, but
you know this shit like that.
you gotta
It's just
stand for
about
something, bro.
You got to
Like-
stand for something. He don't stand for nothing.
He
Now
don't
y'all
stand
see
for
that,
nothing,
but don't
bro.
try to take this man now and try to make him the voice for a narrative that you want to push because you feeling some type of way. Don't do that. It's disrespectful and it's not right.
When we was going at this nigga and asking him why he wasn't standing up or being a man, now we was the bad guys. Nah, it
And
don't
now
work.
he the voice for us?
Nah. We
No.
told y'all years ago he don't speak for us. We told y'all last year he don't speak for us. So now all of a sudden he speaks for us? No.
That's not how it works.
It don't work that way. See, the thing is, you want it to be one way, but it's already another way.
Shout out to Marlo.
It'll never be that way.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, them comments was I wasn't even surprised.
Nah, it wasn't.
You know how you just sit back, you waiting, not waiting, but you see some shit happening. It's like, see,
See, the thing is with niggas like Terry Crews and like with niggas like him all around the world is all you
even
gotta
the dude from Insecure when he was pushing that same shit that Terry was
the whole
talking.
having game is being what were you saying?
Talking some crazy shit about how you learn game is basically seducing women or
Yeah,
something
it's-
like
it's
that
not-
to
it's-
get what you want.
Yeah,
Game is all about getting what you
we're
want
not
from
even
women.
gonna go back
Yeah,
on that,
yeah.
but it's just
But he
niggas-
was piggybacking off the Terry
Yeah,
Crews shit
and it's like
because of the
niggas like
barbershop
that-
comment.
Niggas like that is all you gotta do is give them time, bro. They'll expose themselves in due time, and it is what it is. You don't have to say anything to them. You don't have to, try to put them in any type of compromise situations because they're gonna do that to themselves. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to set no traps for them. They already gonna walk into the trap because that's the type of person that they are. So. Him getting in cold and him getting in formation.
An apology will be coming soon from that nigga to Gabrielle.
Him
Guaranteed.
Exactly. Him following suit to whatever his handler's been telling him to do. It's on par. It's on schedule. It was coming. So it's not even about being surprised. Y'all should have seen this coming.
All I want going forward is when you see a black man doing something to disrespect black women, say his name, please, and single that man out. Stop grouping us together just to push false narratives, and we don't get grouped together when it's on some positive shit. Y'all say all these other people.
We don't say every woman is a gold digger. We don't say every woman, do typical, shit that niggas argue about on Twitter all day. We don't place all women in those categories. Mm-hmm. But for us we gotta see this every day. Every day. Mm-hmm. That kind of like, I'm not saying it bothers me personally, but I can see anybody that don't got the mental fortitude to be like, damn, like, what do society really think about me? You know what I'm saying? I can see that affecting certain people. Mm-hmm. So it's just like,
anytime it used to be on some shit, like even I'll use somebody who's a big celebrity figure, Serena Williams. What did we say? We said Serena. We didn't say, oh, black women turning on. We don't do that. We say the individual person's name. We said, oh, Serena felt like black. We didn't say, oh, see, black women shit on black men again.
We handle every case like that, though.
Yeah. We say the individual's name. We don't group y'all together for some shit that one black female did. You just don't do that.
It's not that hard. It's really not that hard.
When black women date white men, we don't say, oh, look at these black women choosing white men.
We only say something when they get out of pocket.
Yeah.
Lonnie Love got out of pocket, got put in her place. The other girl, the girl that was talking reckless that played Harriet Tubman, she was talking crazy. She got rolled on. Anytime that happens, we go at the individual person.
Lonnie Love really tried to attach slavery mentality to why we don't know how to love
women.
Wild. That was wild.
That was wild.
That's wild. Like I be seeing these. I think people they try to uplift the most surface level shit. Like I seen something yesterday. The dude was getting food from his wife. Oh, and he was saying thank you, babe, after every time nigga, that's talking about, oh, we can see how that's implemented in their household or some shit. Like, I'm just like, well, could the nigga not have learned manners since he was a kid? Like, that's typical manners. I say thank you anytime I get something.
For my girl or not. Like,
yeah, my girl or not. That's just manners. That's not something that's like.
They was trying to make it seem, because it's the video when the girl kept making him food and bringing him, and it was basically saying like, he implemented, he know to stay on par because that's the only way he's going to get food, basically, on some, on some shit like that. And we was like, bro, like, the nigga just saying thank you.
He's
like,
just saying thank you.
Like,
you should say thank you. That's manners. I would teach my daughter and my sons the same thing. Like, if somebody cook for you, see something, like you say thank you.
The only way he's saying thank you is because he's getting something in return. I was like, bro, like,
no, that's just manners.
That's just manners. Like, what what we talking about?
I don't know, man. Like, I don't. They be trying. I don't get it, man. I don't know. Like that shit was. It was. I would get disciplined like if I did not show manners when I was a kid coming up. What do you say? Thank you. Yes, sir. No, sir.
That's one of the top things you get your ass cut for growing up. No manners, being unappreciative.
Being unappreciative.
Like, it is what it is, bro. Like, I don't see how all of a sudden now it's like they basically try to make it seem like it's on some, he's trying to maintain a order of dominance or some shit like that because he's still getting. It was like, bro, what are you typing right now? Like, what are you talking about?
It's a whole bunch of shit that I've been introduced to getting on Twitter that is just wild to me. It's like, dog, a lot of these shit on the norm. These are not like some new things or like some.
Speaking of the interracial dating, remember that thread that you was like, hey, that thread was on point? When the dude posted that the clip from the what was that, Rum Nitty and the meme, like he was like, talk to that nigga.
Oh,
the interracial dating.
Yeah.
So basically, it was basically the thread was like
because it was a dude. It was a dude who had the black girlfriend. Right. I guess he kind of went like viral for his looks or whatever.
Right.
And the girl was like, "Oh, you must got a black woman in your life or something like that." And he was like,
the thread was basically showing. It was basically showing the hypocrisy in between how black women feel about interracial dating and how we feel about interracial dating, but it was calling out how they was looking crazy. Like it was like the girl was like,
oh, he had a list of tweets to back it up.
Yeah, it was like at least 30 tweets. It was like basically different girls basically tweeting how
black men with white women is a
sellout. I'm not comfortable with that. But then it would be like a tweet from that same
180,
week.
180, a complete 180.
It would be like, oh yeah, I can't wait to find me a white man.
Yeah. Oh, black women with white men is not a problem. Like I'm for that. Yeah.
Like, I can't wait to find me a white zaddy and shit like that. I'm like, bro.
But you know what? Even before Twitter, I seen that. It was always an uplifting thing when a black woman got with a white man. It was always an uplifting thing.
It was like she got saved or something.
She got saved. It was like she got saved narrative. Big, and the number one thing was, well, he must have did it X, Y, and Z. It was always that.
It had to have been something that pushed this black woman to
this white man. But
that's crazy to me.
But when a black man was dating a white woman, it was he was a sellout. He hated himself.
You don't value our queens and all this other shit. And it's just like, bro, like
I've been seeing that. For years.
What's going on, bro?
And for some reason, it don't look like it's going to die down for whatever. But they pick and choose. With some black women, it's a lot of pick and choose with what they want to push and what they want to see and what they don't see.
Well. I say, well,
yeah, man.
Around here between Normandy and Weston,
we call that here a little 20.
Wow, hey man.
Don't be mad at us, man.
Hey man, if the bars fit, you gotta spit them, man.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Some black women really do. They turn a blind eye to some shit, and it's just like, dog, just admit when some shit is when it's right there in front of you, man. Don't try to twist it into something that is.
You saying that we're saying some black women. We love all black women, but we're saying.
But you notice how throughout my whole spiel, I've always said some.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my main focus. That's my main point.
I heard you, but I just want to make sure I reiterate that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nothing being taken out of place and place a false narrative on. Because we don't run away from no narratives. We run to the narratives here. So I just wanted
It just it's just like Amanda Seals, bro. Like, oh my god, dog. If I was to sit across the table from her and we had like some type of like black male and black female crosstalk or some shit, I'll light her ass up.
I wouldn't even clock in because I already know how the time you be on, bro. I'll be a hype man. Like, yo,
it's clocking.
Please go in on this nigga,
please. Like, dog, because it's just like, dog, like I don't understand how women like her will have those type of platforms and like they continue to spew that shit. Like,
it's destructive.
And I feel like she's been hurt in her past.
No, had to.
She's been hurt in her past for her to continue to spew this nonsense.
It's deep seated like issues with that. And the thing is, even in me saying that, I'm not trying to like down her and nothing. She just need to get some help with that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
be responsible with your platform.
Yeah, be responsible with your platform. You shouldn't be using your platform to push false narratives, especially when you know shit is real out here. Shit is real out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
Like, we can't be playing like that. You know
how many black men I see on social media, Twitter, I follow that like are strong representation for black men that do not fall in the line of the narratives that they push?
It's a lot.
It's a lot of these men that I see be doing the complete opposite that y'all say us as a group do.
And fuck that. We ain't even talking about like no Twitter shit. We just talking about real. I see shit in real life.
Yeah, like real life.
Like, that's why when I was asking at the live episode, I was like, do y'all really? Because I didn't even want to be like I didn't want to sound like I was passive towards anybody, any woman in the crowd like feelings when I was saying. I was like, do y'all really be in these situations to where y'all feel like every black man don't care about you? Like when I asked, I wasn't even trying to be funny now. Like I was like on some real shit. Like where does this happen at? Because when I be in real life, when I go to certain places and I be in places that I frequent a lot, like it. I guess it's because who I be around and who I align myself with. But at the same time, I don't be seeing rampant rampant displays of just blatant disrespect towards black women. Like I don't be seeing that shit.
Dog, what we do when we see niggas even on Twitter, even if we see it in real life, we see niggas on Twitter be talking crazy about black women.
Like, bro, them niggas,
we clock in on their ass.
Out of pocket.
Just like the one nigga when the girl was like, black women deserve to be treated like queens, and then the nigga
like,
retweet
all women.
Like, no, nigga, she said black women.
Black women, nigga. Like, what you talking about?
What you talking about? Get that shit out of here.
Black man that said that.
Exactly.
Like, you look corny saying.
You know what I do like though?
What?
I like when black women screenshot their profile picture and zoom in on that shit.
Oh yeah. They be like, bruh.
But it beat them. It beat them
niggas. It really
it beat them niggas. To be like,
you can't compare us to those type niggas.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But I get it.
I get it though.
I get it.
That shit do be funny because you got to get the jokes off on the niggas too. So.
Oh yeah. I mean,
well,
you sign yourself up for that type of shit though.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, man, we just need to. I think at the end of the day, we all need to have an understanding. And a lot of y'all don't be seeing this in real life, but a lot of y'all see this shit either on social media or you see it and you record it and then you just attach it to us, and it's irresponsible. It's very irresponsible.
That's dangerous too,
we all
man.
black at the end of the day.
Yeah, we are.
We all fighting the same fight.
I do get it. Like we don't. Excuse me. I do feel like the energy that we do place on the whole black male, black female like dynamic in the negative connotation. I do feel like that do take away a lot of time. But they do like you say, they at some point we do need to have a understanding on this shit. Like black men, we love and honor black women. Black women, however y'all feel, the positives. Let's build on the positives. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying the negatives don't need to be discussed, but the negatives sometimes it places unnecessary wedges in between us. You know what I'm saying? So
unnecessary wedges,
bro.
All I ask is, if you see, especially you see somebody in a whatever large platform, use that man name. You see what I'm saying? Single him out for the bullshit that he doing. It don't gotta be an attachment, because y'all wouldn't like it if we did it for certain. That goes back to even I take it down a step even at the live show. When you asked, you said, do the city girls speak for all of y'all in here? And Courtney was one of the ones, she was like, no, they don't speak for me. It's the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Like, they don't represent. That would be irresponsible for us to even be on the podcast and be like, oh, man, time's different now. All these black women be on these city girl shit.
I wouldn't say that because I don't relate to that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
and I don't see that. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same way she was like, no, they don't speak for me. It's the same for us.
Facts.
Terry Crews don't speak for us. That nigga from Insecure don't speak for me.
That nigga from Insecure is a clown.
You see what I'm saying?
That nigga's a clown,
those are different type of men right there.
That nigga really tried to say like using game on a woman is like.
He tried to use a barbershop as some reason for that.
On some rape type shit.
Yeah,
and I'm like, bro, like,
basically,
like, bro, you weird, bro. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you talking about? Like,
but that's that pandering bullshit.
Oh yeah, that P word is dangerous, bro.
Yeah, that be that pandering bullshit. I see all of that on the TL. That should be nasty.
Yeah, it do. Boy,
we can go on another rant about that, but we can say that for another episode.
Yeah, man. But let's move on to some more lighthearted shit, man. We had a lot going on in the sports world this week. My boy Zion came back on Wednesday, man. How you feel about Zion's debut in the NBA, bro?
Zion's debut was good, man.
He picked it up that second half.
Yeah, he picked it up second half. Went on like 17 straight points in like 2 minutes.
I got in the house like right when that shit was
4 for 4 from 3.
When he hit that first 3, that's when I just walked in. When I just cut that shot, I was like, oh okay.
Yeah, I watched from the jump. It was kind of bad at first. And hey, yo, Mark Jackson be hating, bruh.
What happened? What you say?
I think we get Mark Jackson need to start getting called out for some of the shit that he be saying, bro.
What Mark Jackson did?
Like, he just be unnecessary comments sometimes about certain players. Like, he was going in on Zion about his weight and basically just saying like, man, like a fat slob, basically. Like, bro,
lose some weight, but he I don't think he's a slob. He's in shape.
Yeah, but it's like
if a nigga that is so called sloppy can East Bay off vert, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Did you see that
block the other night? There's no
Come
slide
on.
getting up that high, bro.
Come on,
that's
bro.
coming. That was,
like,
and I said that I was like, it was bound to happen. More of those are gonna come.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
there's no slide getting up that high.
I will say, if he get down to now, if he can maintain 280, I'm fine with that. But if he get down to about 255, 265, can you imagine that? He'd be faster.
I don't think he'd be so fast, bro. Like, Come on, man.
I think off season he's gonna tread a lot of weight off. Even Melo, everybody was saying Melo was a little too heavy. And that off season, him and LeBron and KD were doing all those workouts and shit.
Melo was kind of heavy coming out of Syracuse.
Yeah. And he got his body right. You know what I'm saying? But it's all a mental thing, a physical thing. Like you got to put all those proportions together in order to pull this off. Like Zion's been carrying this weight since he's been a jet. You know what I'm saying? So for us to be like, oh, this nigga need to cut weight. Well, shit, this is why he made it in the league with this weight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and he's 19. The nigga just he's just figuring this shit out.
And
man.
he's in New Orleans with all the gumbo, dog. Like,
we just had some beignets yesterday. Like, I know this nigga be walking by them shit like, yo.
Boy, that shit been fire. I ain't gonna lie. That's off topic.
All that shit down there like that. I'm pretty sure he can eat what everyone eat for free. So he probably like, yo, I'm trying to figure this shit out, man. 100%. I know I'm kind of hefty, y'all. Leave me alone. I'm 19.
Let me live.
Let me live, y'all. Hey, I'm sorry, but if y'all never had a beignet, y'all would probably feel where Zion coming from, bro. Like,
yeah, but I mean, he got a long career.
Yeah, he got a long path ahead of him, bro. Like. And, you know, just from saying that, you know, thinking, because I'm looking at, you know, LeBron, he just passed Kobe and all shit, other shit. This year 17 for LeBron. And I'm looking at it like, damn, like, since I've been, like, watching sports seriously, like, I've seen greats, like, on some real shit. Like, I came up watching Jordan, you know, that whole Allen Iverson era, rookie Kobe, seeing Kobe come out to what he is now. I've been watching LeBron since he's been in high school. Like, literally, now LeBron on his way out. Now we got, like, I feel like the NBA going to be in good hands. Like, when, you know.
You got Ja Morant.
You got Ja. Yeah. You got Lonzo. Lonzo going to be here for a long time. His brother's coming in. Zion. We got the boy in New York.
RJ
Barrett, he gonna be good.
That boy from the Suns, Devin Booker.
Devin Booker gonna be good. Nice. We still got Ayton in there. We got Trae Young. We got Luka. Like the league's still gonna be in some good hands. Like once the greats that we was watching like hang it up. Like once the Random boys get out of here, like you know we still gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
He was there with her. I just see that shit on the Explore page.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, but I expect big things from Zion, man. Just like anybody else. I don't like Shannon Sharp basketball takes are the worst basketball takes I ever seen on this fucking planet, man.
He's a football nigga, man.
Yeah, he's football.
He is a football nigga to
I don't
the
have
core,
no critique on his football takes, but your basketball takes, my nigga, are trash. This man automatically this man gonna say, I told y'all Ja would have a better career than Zion. Nigga, why are you even putting Ja Morant and career in the same sentence?
Career, nigga, this is his first year. Like, what are you talking about?
Zion didn't even play yet. This is before Zion played. He was like, I told y'all Ja would have. Everybody talking about, oh, if you could do the draft all over again, would you take Ja Morant or Zion? I'll take Ja Morant. Shut the fuck up.
It's not even going to matter 5 years from now.
Right. And then
it's not going to fucking matter.
Zion's first game back, he's sending shit to the third row. Like, come on, bro.
Like, what are y'all even talking about? Both Ja Morant and Zion are both franchise players. Period.
Period, bro.
All this,
they going to be here for a while, bro. Like, it's nothing, you know. Like
certain people, like, dog, like Max.
Zion's slow start not even going to matter next year.
Like Max Kellerman. Sports takes outside of boxing are trash. Trash.
I don't even know how he got that job.
Like Skip and Stephen A should have never separated, bruh. Because they were forced to get with people who don't know what the fuck they talking about outside their field. I'm not saying they can't learn it, but y'all been on these shows for 3 years now and ain't shit changed.
Damn, Skip left 3 years ago?
16.
Damn, yeah, 16.
Bro. It'll be 4 years in September.
Yep. Damn, boy. I remember when he left, bro.
It'll be 4 years in September. I can't believe that, bro. And it's like nothing it's getting to the point now it's ridiculous. Like the content created within like the sports realm, they talk about the same shit for a 3-hour run. They just rotate this shit. It is
a lot of lazy journalism though, but ESPN been on this type of shit though.
Yeah, like, just the other day when I was like, why are y'all talking about LeBron's performance against the Knicks in January? Y'all giving an A, y'all grading an A to an F on this nigga performance.
Like they for some reason they've always held Kobe, Jordan, LeBron. They've always done this whenever
they didn't do that with Kobe.
Yeah, they
They didn't do that with not a performance in January. No. Not no regular season game performance. There wasn't topics for Kobe specifically rotated on first take throughout a 2-3 hour show. No, they didn't do that.
That's wild.
It's wild. But yeah, man, I expect big things from Zion, man. Zion look good, man.
He's gonna be all right.
For him coming off his surgery and all that, he had a decent debut.
I was mad that album took him out though after he dropped that 17 straight.
Yeah, trainer said that was enough. Man, let that man get off.
Yeah. I mean, it's a weight load thing coming off that surgery. And I mean, look at their fucking record, dog. It's really no point of this man even really technically playing because we're at the All-Star weekend in 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, it's Valentine's Day weekend.
Yep, as usual.
Yeah. So we're basically at the halfway mark of the NBA season. So it's like, y'all not making the playoffs. I doubt it. I mean, if Zion turns this shit around, I hope so. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like playing this year, I wouldn't have played. I mean, Blake Griffin sat his first year.
Yeah, Blake sat.
A lot of them boys sat.
Ben Simmons did it.
Yeah, and that's why they was like, oh well, I still was like, yo, because they was like, who won Rookie of the Year? Ben Simmons, right?
Yeah,
but he was technically a sophomore.
That was Ben and Donovan and Brun in Utah.
Right. Donovan Mitchell, right? And they were saying that he's technically a sophomore, so how did he get Rookie of the Year?
But Donovan was wearing the little shirts like I'm a real rookie. I was like, all right, let that shit go, bro.
Blake Griffin did that too.
Yeah. Because I remember Blake Griffin used to be on the side with two basketballs just dribbling the whole damn season, basically.
Mm-hmm. He was a rookie 09, didn't play 09. He was officially a rookie 2010.
Yeah. So, I mean, to bring Zion in, I think that's just even fucking crazy. But, hell, he got his feet wet. You know what I'm saying? I think eventually they should shut him down. Like, it's just not worth it at this point.
Yeah.
It's just really not.
So,
but
yeah,
it's good to see my boy play, man. It really is good to see him play.
I was waiting for him to play for real. Because Pelicans had a lot of national televised games he wasn't playing in.
Yeah.
Anticipation for him playing, so it's good to see him. And, this is the time of the season where you start to have a lot of Sunday games on ABC and Saturday night games on ABC. Yep. So we're starting to get to that prime time. Dog, April will be here.
Yeah, quick.
Playoffs. I really just want to fast forward to the Western Conference Finals, to be honest. This is what this shit all about, really. Because KD ain't here.
Before we get to that, what y'all think about, we was talking about load management. They got a video of Kawhi Leonard in the strip club while he sat out a game.
Oh, throwing tips at the strippers. Hey man, just like any other NBA player.
It's like, bro, like this social media shit getting weird, bro. Like why? Yeah. Like use this is the DJ now. Yeah. Like you supposed to be focused on the ones and twos, but you focused on reporting that Kawhi is in the strip club. Like,
and it's still crazy to me that people really have their cell phones out in a strip club. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even feel right scrolling through my phone like in a strip club. I don't even want to. I've seen niggas get rolled on for having their phone out.
100%.
It's not even on no scary shit. I'm not trying to be that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, why you got your fucking phone out? Like, I'm not trying to be that nigga. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't even watch this shit in real life. Like, I ain't that type of nigga, man. Like,
because I
remember a girl actually came out. I had my phone on my lap one time. She's like, "What you doing with your phone?" I was like, "Listen, I ain't even that type of nigga, baby. Like, I don't even, I can't, enjoy the environment, but I'll put my phone in my pocket. Like, it ain't even that deep, like, especially with me."
Yeah, because I remember we went to Miami and we was at Wonderland, and there was a dude who took a picture of his, like, the group that he was with. They took a picture. 4 security guards rolling this man. Give me your phone. Unlock your phone. I'm deleting all the pictures. Like the strippers wasn't even in this photo, but just the simple fact that he took a picture in this establishment, they cut that shit out. Like, and that's the type of, if I'm in the strip club, I want that same kind of energy. Like, let's not be goofy, guys. Like that's
You're
just
not
stupid
taking my phone though. I'll leave before you take my phone.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you.
I mean, it's cool. Like,
yeah, I'll delete the picture, but you're not keeping my phone.
You're not going through my phone. Like, I'll show you that I delete the pictures. But
he made him delete it, and then deleted it out of his delete album also. But I mean, the guy got to stay in the club, so that's a plus. But I don't know, Kawhi, man. I'm even shocked that he's even in a strip club. So that's still
Kawhi still.
He's still a nigga.
Still want us at the end of the day. Like, yeah, he's reserved and he don't talk, but I know plenty quiet niggas that they do their thing. Like,
so we seen the video of Dell on Instagram. I mean on Snap, on Twitter, wildly getting
Shout out Dell, man. Hey, when we talk about dancing ass niggas, bro, like I feel like him. It might be him and Nick. Them like the two. Him, Nick, and Tavis, the three most dancing niggas I've ever met in my life, bro.
Tavis be trying to act too cool now. The nigga don't be say he don't do that shit no more.
Tavis, you're a dancing ass nigga, bro. At heart, at the core, like
I put that nigga Swag Surf up against anybody, bro.
I'll put my life savings on. If there was a Swag Surf competition. Like I'm calling Tavis, bro. Be like, I got the house on you, bro.
I need you to come kill this shit.
Yeah, Drew, you too, nigga.
I'm retired.
Nah,
Drew a dancing nigga too.
Nah,
Wipe out boys.
Yeah. I don't think Drew got it.
When Roy come on, dog getting his bag.
I mean, for weddings,
he get on the floor. He get on the floor. I don't think Drew. I don't know, man.
Hey, I've been drunk as shit that Sunday, bro. Like no cap, bro. I've been just spinning. Then I got dizzy as hell. And then
that was a crazy day though. That the girl from Wild Out was catcalling me out her truck.
Oh yes, she was. Yes, she was.
Hey yo, the pretty V girl. I don't mean this in an offensive way. The skinny girl from Wild Out.
Yeah.
She was like, "Hey boy, get out that phone." And I was like, "Who?" I was like, "Who's that?" And I was like, "Oh, that's Shorty from Wild Out." And I was about to walk to the car, but they was already leaving. I was like, "Damn, bro!" Like, she was like, "Hey boy." And I was on my phone. I didn't know, niggas not used to that type of shit. So I'm on the corner, and all I hear is "Hey boy." Then she said, "Get out your phone." And I was like, I was looking, and she was looking. I was like, "Oh shit, damn, bro."
That was a lit ass Sunday.
That could have been my calling right there.
100%.
She was gonna pay that fee. Anyways, man.
So we get to next one. Oh, LeBron, man. LeBron out here calling Bill Clinton the GOAT and the first black president. What we got going on, man?
He said he quoted Toni Morrison as Toni Morrison said the first black president. Nigga, Toni Morrison to this day says she regrets saying that. So I don't even know.
The post is still up.
The post. What I tell y'all yesterday, Drew?
Two pictures.
I said this nigga's not gonna correct himself. He's gonna double down and not delete anything.
No, all jokes aside though, he out of pocket.
No, he's out of pocket. It's nothing I can say. Like niggas been grilling me yesterday in my text, bro. Like I couldn't say nothing. Like I can't say nothing. The nigga's out of pocket. Nigga out of pocket, bro. There's no man that implemented the 3 strikes rule and that imprisoned lots of black people. I've been affected by that personally. You know what I'm saying? There's no way in hell I'm going to give it up to him being a black man. Like, you're white.
Always.
You're a cracker.
This man said first black president. I'm like, bro, and Braun too old for that.
And all the griminess that you and your wife did down in Haiti, you're a cracker, bro.
Incarcerated more blacks than anybody. 3
Stole
strikes.
all that money from Haiti.
3 strikes.
Haiti's still in disarray. Nah. I'm sorry, but
Big Bill. This nigga Braun tap dancing, man.
Big Bill the GOAT.
This man said Big Bill. I was
Big
like,
Bill
what?
The GOAT. Big Bill the GOAT.
With the GOAT emoji. Steve liked that picture. Disappointing you, Steve.
Hey,
I get it. You from Cleveland. You look up to
That's
that man.
your man's and all. That's my man's too. But man's is on some goofy timing, bro.
he's out of pocket.
Definitely
And
out
his
of pocket.
PR is trash. Whoever the fuck his PR is trash. They need to get
Jules in
him
the
on her.
comments. I was waiting too. I was
Like-
waiting to see in the comments who was gonna say something.
I could not believe that. I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga PR, bro? Because how the fuck they even, like, I told Mo yesterday, I'll slap the fuck out LeBron hand if he try to send this shit. Slap the fuck out his phone, bro. Like, you crazy,
Nigga
right
wilding
now.
for real. I wonder if he gonna speak on that.
They need to sit him down on his own show to shop
He's
and
not.
talk to this nigga. Like, bro, you out of pocket, bro.
I told you, I said, bro, there's nothing gonna come from that.
And the crazy thing is, he passes Kobe for what, 3rd on the list of all time scoring
It's only-
list.
it's
You know what I'm
only,
saying? So now we're going to bypass this goofy
Yeah.
shit this nigga just did, and we're gonna celebrate this
clockwork.
nigga. Yeah, like come on,
clockwork.
man.
Oh no, I ain't forgetting that.
I ain't either.
No, what I'm saying, like, I'm saying like the overall like public, it's not even gonna matter.
It's crazy.
But niggas in them comments frying that nigga though.
Frying.
Getting off.
Niggas are dogging this nigga, bro. Like for real, like paragraph long messages.
First black president, nigga. Our black president even
Yeah,
do
somebody
shit for
said
us.
this is definitely disappointing, especially if you're going to talk smack about Trump but praise Bill Clinton. A bar.
Nigga talking about the
You
first
clearly
black-
know nothing about politics or its history. Posts like this is why you get told to shut up and dribble. Can't really argue that.
I can't really argue. Nigga
No,
said,
that's facts
no,
though.
It was one comment said, damn. He was like, damn, two China dick suckers in one picture. I said,
Yes.
oh shit. I said, bro, niggas clocking
Oh yeah,
in.
this one. Nothing like praising a man that has a body count longer than the mafia. Good job on this one, quote unquote king.
All you can do is put your head down and shake it. Like that shit is
I'm not
sad,
even
bro.
saying, I'm not even. I can't even do that, Drew. Like this nigga, he know better, bro. You know what
He
I'm saying?
does, and that's like
And that's how I be saying about any nigga that I put in question at any times. Like y'all know.
Then
better,
you got
bro.
this corny ass nigga in the comments. I don't know why his comment blew up. Everybody mad at Bill about the 3 strikes thing. If we being real, why you on strike 2 to even get to strike 3?
Oh,
shut the
Lord.
fuck up.
It's always that
Oh,
one.
brother, Mister, pull yourself up by the bootstrap, brother, man. There
No,
you
no,
go.
but for real though, LeBron need to say something about this. I'm interested to see if he's gonna speak on this because that post is out of pocket.
I don't care. if it-
Clearly, you don't know what he did to our what he did to our people for you to put that. Then he put 2 pictures up. You nasty.
Yeah, that is nasty. But I think it's even nastier though that he implemented the 3 strikes law, but niggas champion Bernie Sanders and Bernie Sanders was all down with that shit too. So it's like
I don't fuck with Bernie Sanders.
Nah, it's a lot of our skin folk that endorse.
No, it's a lot of them who turn they who heel turn on Bush too because he gave Michelle Obama some candy.
Oh yeah,
Remember
niggas
that?
love Bush. Who's niggas?
Not
Who
me.
is
I'm not niggas.
I'm offended to be one of those niggas.
Yeah, I'm not niggas.
I
I
ain't
don't know.
no
They
nigga.
shouldn't get no love over in these parts.
I'm offended.
I don't know
Where's
how.
HR?
I don't know how he got that black tag anyway though. Even before this, like back
man,
because of the whole Monica Lewinsky shit.
Yeah, he could play saxophone and he was just so reserved and all that other shit. He wasn't, we was coming off of the first Bush, so to get a cooler. He was a younger president back then, and he, like I said, he could play saxophone. He was well demeanored and all the other shit. But his pictures of Bill Clinton back in the day.
Can't be mad if somebody tell LeBron shut up and dribble now.
Yeah, man.
I can't be mad at it.
Yeah, you are more than an athlete, but my nigga,
Like you should know better, especially for the shit that you be talking about. But see, that's why I say like you can't really get too in depth with these niggas outside their profession because how do you know how much do they know about politics and laws and shit like that? You don't know. You only know what they tell you. And this picture tells me that
he don't know.
you don't know.
Anthony Davis don't know neither.
What Anthony Davis do?
Anthony Davis was right there cheesing and grinning, but he young though, so I'll give him that though. I'll give him that. But yeah, man, everybody else hit me up, man. Like, yeah, I mean, I can't say nothing. I'm right here saying, brown on goofy nigga time. I have to wear that, so it is what it is. Like, I take that. Niggas was going off on me yesterday. Between you, it was Reggie, it was me walking into Drew to Tune Spot with Drew. It was a lot of sales. Like, bro, like my barber hit me. He was like, "Hey, yo, man, like, what the fuck?" I was like, "Man, listen, man. Hey, man." I can't say. I don't know. I can't say nothing. Like, I'm in agreement with y'all. So.
Yeah, man.
Nigga super out of pocket, man.
Hey man, when that Jordan documentary come out, man? I don't care
Summer?
about LeBron. Right? Summertime? Damn, why they just releasing the trailer now?
I'm surprised that they had all that shit for 98. Think about all them years they had it like crept up. You see what I'm saying? They had all that shit from 98 and they chose to do it 22 years later. I'm surprised they didn't do like a 10-year anniversary or some shit.
So
like
this shit gonna talk about like why the Bulls like, broke up and all this other shit? Or like,
they talking about that 98 season in particular, like everything that went on between
That last
to
season?
finishing up that 3-peat. Yeah, the last run, everything, exclusive footage, audio sound bites, everything. Everything.
It wasn't just. It was the GM's fault though, right? Why didn't come back 99 season?
No, that's not really the basis of the documentary. They talk about that.
I know it's more Jordan, but
Yeah.
I know that's got to be part of it though, right?
Probably
so.
It
But you
is
know
good
what's
though with social media era now to do it now though. I get it why. I get why they do it now.
100%.
Then the people that they got doing it, they got everybody back. This shit is it's gonna be crazy. I'm definitely gonna be.
I'm glad
niggas gonna understand, man, why he the fucking GOAT, bruh.
I'm glad that we didn't have social media back when Jordan was like
Me too, man.
who he was, because Jordan could have easily been like doing the shit that LeBron did. So I'm not saying he would, but I'm saying it's easy to catch a nigga doing some shit like that.
Jordan would have been in every fucking like nasty fucking imagine in a female's mind. Like this nigga, I know Jordan been dumb with them white gals. Like it's no cap in this shit. Yeah, like this nigga got them
no cap in his rap.
100%. But just to see like that time, I mean, you talking what 50s, 60s, 70s? No, excuse me, hell no. I'm tripping. Well, that'll be the 70s, 80s of Jordan dumbing. Like, if the camera crew was around Jordan seeing this nigga wild out, especially with Dennis Rodman on the squad, like, you think, come on,
I'm
man.
interested to see how they gonna talk about Dennis because Dennis definitely got a segment on there.
But did you see Dennis Rodman's, I think it was his 30 for 30?
he got it 30 for 30.
Yeah, man, listen, y'all. This nigga is a wild boy.
Yeah,
like,
is.
this, but honestly, I had to look this shit up. I wonder how many brothers and sisters this man has. This nigga daddy has 29 children.
29.
Yeah, his
29
had a lot of
children.
kids, bro. His dad, he came from a real big family.
Like, what the
But he like the baby of all of them, boy, though?
He's one of the youngest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's one of the youngest. Yeah.
So, but can
29
you imagine like what
That's crazy, bro.
what mental state you possibly could be in having to deal with 28 other brothers and sisters? You know what I'm saying? Spread across the fucking world. You know what I'm saying?
If I'm not mistaken, then like another like a white lady helped raise him or something he didn't, I don't even think his biological mom was really like hands on like that.
And that was, you know, honestly, like Dennis Rodman was a younger sibling, so you know the younger sibling normally wants all the love, they want all the attention and shit like that. So all the tattoos and the nose piercing and
that was like call for help.
Yeah, that's 100% it. And this dude, like, he literally like was saying, like, in his, I mean, the 30 for 30 was really fucking good. But he was really just saying, like, yo, he would go have a game, go out, party, coke, all this shit, wake up and be in practice at like 6 in the morning. Like, it ain't never fucking phase him. Every fucking night. Like,
I don't think we'll never see another rock star like a rock star.
Not like Rodman, no.
Not like Robin. Like, never.
That's a one in a generation.
I don't even think we've come close to that.
Nah.
We might have thought we have, but we ain't gonna see another Rodman like that.
Hell no. I think people care too much about people's mental state now than they cared about then. Like, I mean, I'm sure there's people like, yo, you need to chill out. But who the fuck was telling Dennis Rodman not to go out? Nobody. Dog.
Nobody. He gonna do what the fuck he wants.
100%. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if he didn't, he's going to dog you the fuck out and make you feel less of a person because that's the type of person he was.
He dated Tony Braxton too.
He dated a lot of people.
He dated Tony Braxton, Madonna. Like, this nigga he lived a life.
Nigga married himself. Like,
Nigga married himself deaf. I remember that.
That's when my day was like,
and he cross-dressed.
Yeah, my day said.
Then he said he like bi-curious or some shit like that.
I don't know, but
I
know my daddy. He took our ramen jerseys back to the store because we got them for Christmas, and he was like, my kids would never wear this shit.
Damn, bro.
On God,
I ain't gonna get into. I ain't gonna get into
that's my.
I fuck with Rodman. I got a Rodman shirt. I get his jersey if I can.
I wouldn't mind getting his Laker jersey. I know it was a short stint. Like
that Laker jersey hard. It was like 73.
Yeah. I would
That's
get
hard.
that.
I never seen it.
I need a 91 Bulls one though.
He had like a 96 when he was with the Mavs. That was
Nah, he was 77 with the Mavs.
77, yeah.
Well, 77, I think.
All right, he always had some weird
A wild
numbers.
number. Yeah.
But I think the Pistons was like his only like regular
10.
number. Yeah,
10, right?
Yeah, that was him.
But that's even weird for a power forward.
That's when he had a fade.
He was regular. Well, he looked regular then.
He was. That was before he like explored himself, basically.
Right.
Yeah, man, it was wild. But
I think it was wild boy.
yeah, man. We got anything else, man?
No, man.
Prayers to Delonte West, man.
Yeah, prayers to him.
Yeah, man. Hope he
And
get back
fuck that
right.
cop,
I never
though.
understood how he fell off that bad.
Fuck that cop for recording that
wrong.
nigga like that,
Yeah,
though.
it seemed like he was just in the league and then he was just gone. So
Something wrong.
yeah, man. I hope he get the help he need, man. Hope
I've
he
seen
got
I've seen
family
a
and
few-
friends around him.
I saw Jameer Nelson put out.
Players say they gonna try to help him out.
But that shit was wild. This nigga said, "I'm a military vet." Like, nigga, no, you're not, bro. Like, that's how you know
that's
you
schizophrenia, bro.
That's a lot.
Military vet.
Yeah, like, no, you're not.
NBA.
Yeah. It's crazy.
He clearly out of touch with reality.
But that cop did get fired, so big up to that department.
Yeah,
salute to that man.
For that shit.
But fuck that cop though, for real. That
like, why you filming this man? He supposed to be,
And he's sitting that to his group chat like, look at this nigga, and
exactly what he said.
That's exactly what happened. But like we were saying, man, much support and prayers for Delonte. Hopefully he do get the help that's required. I did see something. I don't know if it's true. I saw. Is it true what LeBron said he's gonna help him out too? Or?
I haven't seen that, but he.
I did see some reports on that. I don't know if that was true.
He should help out his pops, man.
Niggas are out of.
All right, bro.
You gotta help out his pops, man.
All right, man. All right. Hey, bro, y'all ever thought about like? I'm not even gonna touch that. Y'all ever thought about like somewhere that LeBron's like biological pops is somewhere like hurting right now? Like,
you say that same thing about KG pops.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna say his pops been working at what's that spot out there on Dorchester Road?
This nigga's in the truck.
Yeah, you know he's from Orangeburg, right?
What's that shit?
I thought he's from Malden by Orangeburg.
Yeah.
All right.
They said, what's the name of that spot? Where the popular spots to work at? Right there down the street from I-Corps.
I-Corps. You talking about T-Mobile?
No.
No, T-Mobile.
The plant.
A plant on Dorchester, my nigga?
Yeah.
Oh, a Bosch?
Bosch?
Yeah.
This nigga work at Bosch?
They said he was working out there, and the more used to slander his ass, but like, damn, how your son Kevin Garnett and you working at Bosch?
I mean, that ain't a.
Hey man, it don't pay to be a fuck nigga, man. You supposed to be somewhere caked up, relaxing on the fruits of your labors, but you a fuck nigga, and now you just known as a famous deadbeat.
Yeah,
that's how.
And that's not works. The shit on nobody who working at Bosch or nothing.
No, I'm not doing that.
But when your son's a millionaire,
when your son's a legendary basketball player, a millionaire,
NBA champion,
who's the big ticket, who's been known to sign major contracts. You a fuck nigga. Mm-hmm. You a fuck nigga, bro. I know LeBron dad somewhere just like under a tree somewhere sipping bubbly.
He probably look just like his pops.
He probably look just like that nigga, bro. He probably look just like that nigga.
Because I really don't see him looking like his mom.
LeBron dad probably a shade tree mechanic, bro. Like, I promise you, bro.
Bro, did you say this nigga sitting under a tree?
You know I'm talking about drunk niggas that sit under the tree all day. It don't matter if it's hot or cold, them niggas under that tree, bro. You see, that's him. You know what I'm talking about. Niggas that listening to this shit, y'all done sat under the tree before these niggas and all. The niggas that be under the tree all day, bro. Y'all know what time it is, bro. Them niggas in their 40s, they done clocked out of life. Mid-40s going into them 50s, ain't nothing popped off.
Nigga drinking 40s at there 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, under that tree. Under the tree. Y'all know what time it is. Hey, so yeah, I say this, bro. Like, it never pays to be a fuck nigga, man. If you got kids out here, be in them kids' life, bro. Take care of them kids, bro. They gonna remember everything you did for them. They gonna remember the time, and if you fall on hard times, if you was a real nigga, I ain't gonna let my dad, fall to the wayside. But if you was a fuck nigga, ain't nothing to talk about, nigga. Go work.
Oh boy, here we go.
Go clock in at Bosch, nigga.
So I just saw this shit. So apparently last night at the gala, Diddy called out the Grammys for lack of diversity, their lack of respect for hip hop culture during his industry icon accepted speech at Clyde Davis.
Great words of Erykah Badu. We are artists and we are sensitive about our shit. We are passionate. For most of us, this is all we got. This is our only hope. Truth be told, hip hop has never been respected by the Grammys. Black music has never been respected by the Grammys. So right now, this current situation, it's not a revelation. This thing been going on. And it's not just going on in music, it's going on in film, it's going on in sports, it's going on around the world. If years, we've allowed institutions that have never had our best interests at heart to judge us. And that stops right now.
No, it
All right,
don't.
fam.
So
No, it don't.
I'm gonna say this. First of all,
Please.
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that
I'm
shit.
not buying it.
It's
Y'all wouldn't have did the fucking brunch the day before.
Second
Like,
of all,
no.
you accepting this award. Number two, why are you putting still so? This for some of us. This is all we got. If this is all we got, then create your own quote unquote Grammy award ceremony. Stop forcing the Grammys to give us recognition when they don't give a fuck. That's my point. Why are y'all still, after all of these years, Diddy, you're 52 years old. Why is it still that we are trying to force these niggas to accept us? Why? Why? Create your own award show.
Why don't we have a Revolt TV award show?
Do it. Do that. The Grammys don't have to do a damn thing. They do not have to recognize us. You getting on the stage and telling us, "Oh, it stops now," and
No, it
they
don't.
sitting back laughing at that shit,
No,
bro.
it don't, because
The
y'all
Grammys
y'all going to the Nipsey tribute tomorrow. Well, tonight.
the Grammys are not the checkpoint for black success, dog. They are not the checkpoint.
Hey man, niggas be saying shit just to get people to clap at them, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, get this shit out of here, man. I'm tired of this shit,
all-
bro.
that's
Like,
all-
that
that's
shit
all
is
I'm gonna say
corny,
about
man.
that. Y'all
That shit is
niggas-
corny,
Y'all
man.
niggas want people to clap at y'all.
That shit is
man.
corny, man. The Grammys don't gotta. No, they don't have to give us recognition. They've been disrespecting us. Take your award in stride and keep it pushing.
Niggas don't know how to do that.
Just take the awards and keep it pushing, bro. Like, all this about they. Come on, dog. Stop. Enough is enough with that shit, man.
And
That's all I got to say about that. Can't fool me with that one.
Hey man, I'm trying to figure out what I'm about to eat tonight for Sunday dinner, man. I don't really
Yeah,
care
man.
about none of that shit.
We got anything else before we get up out of here?
Nah, I really don't got nothing else. What we had Pro Bowl this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
not
man,
watching.
hold on, before we do this, before we get out of here, man, I've never seen the quarterback skills challenge used to defame a quarterback before Lamar Jackson came into the league. I've never seen a target practice drill being used to negate a nigga's skill set before Lamar Jackson.
They put him in the skill challenge.
Yeah, he was in the skill challenge. They had all the little different little targets and shit move, and he wasn't hitting some of them shits near. And I saw niggas on Twitter, like these analytic people on Twitter, were like, "Well, this is what you guys said was the MVP of the." Man, shut the fuck up, man. It's different when you doing this shit on the field.
Right.
Like, that's all we need, bro. If he doing this shit on the field, if he throwing that rock and that shit hitting the receivers and he making these niggas miss when he can come out the pocket, that's all that matters. All us using a fucking Pro Bowl drill against a nigga shit is corny.
Fuck the Pro Bowl.
Fuck that
It's
shit.
been dead for about 15 years.
They don't even like niggas don't even like going to the Pro Bowl for one. For two, like, it's just corny. Like, why are we using this to establish what a nigga's worth? I feel like he's showing what he's worth on the field for real.
Yeah. He's the MVP of this year. I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Without Lamar Jackson, the Ravens was trash.
1,000%. And it sucks that the last game, the playoff game where it matters. I mean, they technically had 2 weeks off basically.
Yeah.
It just sucks how it all played out. But the nigga was running for his fucking life.
Yeah,
Like,
he gonna get better from that. I mean, when he get older, he gonna appreciate having them 2 weeks off.
100%.
I know that's for sure.
Right.
But
I mean, offensive line, they wasn't blocking worth a damn for this man.
they been too relaxed, man. They
Yeah.
had them Rolexes.
Right.
They had already made it, man.
Shit. You should have waited till after that they made it to the Super Bowl if that was the universe had in line for them to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it all played out. It's 49ers and the Chiefs.
Yeah, it's over with, man.
Yeah, so
Who y'all got in that Super Bowl?
I got
don't
Chiefs.
I just want a good ass game. That's all.
I got 49ers winning that, man. For some reason, I think their defense is gonna come out and ball.
I think 49ers is more mature than
that's what I'm
Kansas
saying.
City is right
And
now.
I'm not saying Kansas City is not a well-coached team because, I mean, clearly they are, but I just feel like the 49ers, like you say, that they, like, besides that QB position, I don't know if Jimmy G is going to win that shit flat out, but his defense will help him out tremendously.
And we also know that you can run the ball on Kansas City. And that running back, he had 3 touchdowns against Green Bay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
4.
that's 4 touchdowns. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Jimmy
Like,
G only threw 10 times.
She
What,
like
10 times for like 80 yards?
it's crazy.
I mean, it is what it is. So, yeah, that's my Super Bowl pick. Judas won a good game. Might go with the Chiefs. Anything else y'all got out here, man?
Nah, that's about it, man.
Hey, man, so we can go ahead and get up out of here. Like we say every week on this show, man, if you hear anything on this show that gets you in your feelings, always remember.
We're just some messages.
We out.